What's up, my human heartbeats, and welcome back to Generic Speaks Out, where the goal is to empower and rejuvenate humans to the highest capacity. What's up? What's going on? I hope everybody is great. I am fantastic. As long as God wakes me up every single day so that I can be better the day before. No, so I can be better to the day I wake up than the day before. However, y'all know what I mean. I ain't perfect, okay? Anyway, so it's been on my mind and in my heart to share a story with you guys. And I feel like people can relate to this story. I personally cannot. I can relate to it in a good way, the good side of it, but not the bad way, which I'll, explain all of that. So anyway, I met this woman back in, I want to say, like 2016. This was when I was in Herbalife, very, very tough, and we were promoting. So I approached her. We exchanged Facebook information, and she would comment on things that I, may have posted, and I would do the same with her. So I was listening to I listen to a lot of motivational things. Like if I Google, I get on YouTube and I'll pull up someone, like I'll Google Eric Thomas, or I'll Google YouTube Steve Harvey and Denzel Washington, and I listen to these guys talk because that's how I get motivated or whatever, right? So I was listening to this particular one with Jay-Z and somebody else. I really don't remember what the concept of it was. However, I do remember I went on Facebook Live. So when I went on Facebook Live, the young lady that I met, she was watching it. And when it was done, I remember her saying, "Can I speak with you?" And I'm sure, because I just always let people know that you can speak to me about anything. The door is always open. So she got in my inbox and was like, "Can I speak to you?" or whatever. And we talked on the phone, and she expressed to me that in the video I said that I've been a lesbian for 17 years of my life. And then I went on to say I grew up angry, right? So she said that's what resonated with her, and that's what made her want to have a conversation with me. So come to find out, her, I believe at the time, 17-year-old daughter is coming into her sexuality, which is homosexuality, right? So she goes on basically saying how she doesn't want her daughter to be in a homosexual relationship. She would rather for her to be in a heterosexual relationship. She went into detail about how she didn't want her baby to be exposed and get into it with women, and she would rather for her to be with a man. Just all these just things that she just didn't want. That was really one of the things that I remember her and telling me. So I explained to mom. I said, okay, so wait, hold on. Mom also stated that she wanted her baby to be open with her and have conversations with her about her sexuality, right? So I informed mom that, from what I was getting from mom, she's basically just trying to tell her daughter how to do everything, how to dress, what she should do, what she shouldn't do. And when you're growing up a homosexual, it's like your parent telling you what to do and how to do, and even if you're not a homosexual, heterosexual as well, because when we're teenagers, we don't want nobody telling us what to do. So I informed mom that she's not doing anything pushing her daughter away, because she informed me that she wants to keep her close. I gave her the advice of, you have to let her be herself. You can't speak for what she wants. Granted, she's still a child. She still is under your roof. But at the end of the day, she's gonna be grown, and she definitely has her own feelings, her own opinions. I told mom straight up. I said, if you sit here talking about you don't want her to, mess with women, but how do you think she might have feel about you having sexual intercourses with her father, and then here she comes. She might think that that's not cool. I also informed mom, and some people are biased because, well, I really don't know. Okay. But some people are biased for whatever reason that they are biased. I lost my train of thought. Okay, anyway, people are biased. Oh, here it is. She was basically saying the drama that comes from being lesbians, Well, mom, it's just the same amount of drama as not being a lesbian, as being a heterosexual. The same drama applies. In a heterosexual relationship, you have baby mama drama. In a homosexual relationship, you got baby mama drama too. It's all the same thing. Just as much a woman, the homosexual relationship, the girl gonna want to fight. It's the same thing in a heterosexual relationship. The girl gonna want to fight. It's the same thing if we really look at it, So, anyways, moral of the story is, like, for homosexual parents, it's like when you push your child away, that's the worst thing for you to do. That's in this stage, because at this point they're trying to figure it out. Kids need their moms, hands down. I'm sure they need their dads too. I didn't really grow up. I guess I did need my father, but right now, as I speak to y'all today, I need my mother. I'm 33 years old. I'm grown, but I still need my mother. But at that age, it's very vital. They need you at that point in time. So, mom also called me again with another situation. It kind of seemed like her daughter was trying to lie about some things, and I was just, giving her reassurance that she has to keep letting her daughter know it's okay to have these conversations about, you having a girlfriend, because I want to be there for you and things like that. But today, as I talked to mom, she has expressed to me that she's so grateful that I took the time out to talk to her and school her on having a child that's a homosexual, because first things first is we don't know what we don't know. Mom had never dealt with a situation of the sort. So she's like freaking out, not knowing what to do. And I'm sure she didn't say this to me, but I'm sure she's thinking in her mind, like, what did I go wrong as a parent? None of that applies. You didn't go nowhere. You didn't go wrong as a parent. It's just that your child decided to do something else. Your child decided to be themselves, in which it should be encouraged for them to do every single day of the week, their whole entire life. I encourage my boy to do what his heart desires, okay? But we get so caught up in trying to tell our kids what to do and talking at our kids and not listening to them. You have to listen to your child. You have to understand what they say. You have to sometimes beat around the bush. When I was working at the prison, Pop basically told me, he didn't say, well, I want you to quit your job. You need to be at home. But his words basically said, like, listen, I'm missing you at home. You're not here enough. And I need you to change that. And I took heed to it right away. I quit. So it's like, it's just different dynamics. You know what I'm saying? So in the homosexual world, when they're not accepted, they tend to kill themselves. They tend to feel like nobody cares, and they tend to feel like they don't matter. They tend to feel like, am I worthy, or am I weird, or, why is this happening to me? Did I come from somewhere else? Like, all these things go through their minds, and the last thing that they need is their parents not being accepting of them. I won't necessarily say family, but I'm definitely going to say parenting. Your parents. My mother just was like, I just want you to be safe. And she was just like, I really don't want you to be gay because you're too beautiful to be gay. That's what she said. I'd rather you be with a man. And that was it. That was all. So now, it doesn't matter. Like, we're still the best of friends. My sexuality doesn't matter, any of that. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say I'm very proud of my good friend in listening and receiving the information that I gave her. And more so than anything, I'm grateful and honored, okay, because it's nothing but God that allowed me to be able to talk to her and make her feel better, because she could have probably talked to anybody else in the world, but she chose me to talk to. And her choosing me to talk to, I'm honored. I'm very humble, because, again, she did not have to do that. And most importantly, I was able to help, because on my channel, I know a lot of stuff, y'all. I know a lot of stuff. And situations and circumstances present themselves, and it's experience. I've never been to school for psychology. I told myself I want to, but at the same token, I don't need that, because I feel like this right here is a gift. And we don't know what we don't know. And I'm here to say, to teach, to talk to anybody that's willing to be an ear on a situation that they may not know the first or the last thing to do about it. I don't have all the answers, but I can definitely feed you with what I have and what I've learned in my lifetime. And I can promise you that I'll continue forever to be authentic. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Always share my videos with people if need be. If it resonates with you, share it. If it resonates with you, leave a comment. Reach out to me. I want to hear. I want to hear. I want to hear from you. Your opinions. I would like to. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you to everybody who has followed me already or has shared a video. I'm so grateful. The goal is to impact as many people as I can, impact as many people as I can, to empower. And I'm the vessel for it because of who I am. Peace.